I am not here to gatekeep. I'm going to show you how to create the Cherry Red Nebula.
Little detox that I'm applying in your hair right now. Removes all of like the hard minerals in your hair or anything that would react to color.
If you're not already using L'Oreal, what are you doing? We are going to be using Dia Richesse for my pre-fill.
No matter how many years experience I have, I always go back to the fundamentals of color theory to ensure that I'm filling the hair so that my desired shade can turn out a complete result.
My desired result sits between level 5 and 6, which is primarily orange undertones, but we need a little bit of red in there. We're only using 6 vol because we only want to deposit. We're trying to push pigment into over-processed hair, so we do not need a high developer, 6 vol all the way. If you don't know, now you know. Dia Richesse is a demi-permanent color that is the best for color corrections. I'm telling you, I'm a color correction queen. This is my thing. We process our fill for 20 minutes and then we blow dry, getting ready to apply our desired shade. Our Red Nebula color is created using Anoa. Fun fact, if you guys didn't already know this, Anoa is an oil delivery system with no ammonia. It is high shine, long-lasting, beautiful colors, so it's different than any other permanent color on the market. I'm using the new violet-based red reflect for the regrowth area. I'm using 4.26, that beautiful depth at the roots. Then I'm using 10 vol base because we're only depositing. We don't need any lift. We want long-lasting reds. Sorry, I get a bit carried away with that, but seriously, we don't need to use 20 volt all the time. Time and a place. Anyway, moving on to our highlight. This is my favorite formula. Can you guess why I have the copper in my red formula?
Do the pink bowl. This is going to be the reddest part. My lightest level, 6 level. I'm going to do 6.66, but I'm also going to add in a little bit of 6.40 because I need a bit of copper to help with the fill because we filled just once, but the hair is really porous. And so I really need it to be a whole complete color. So I'm adding the fill into the red, which is going to help make it last. So for this color, I'm going to do majority red. So I'm going to do 40 of the 6.66, and then I'm going to do 20 of the copper. That's 640.
For my visual learners, here's the ratio.
Again, just 10 vol, because we're not lifting, we're depositing, and I want long-lasting reds. So I put a higher developer. I'm going to create lift and deposit, and then my red will not hold as well on the previous highlighted here. So yeah, mix. That is my lightest color for the ends for my roots. This is my red highlight.
This is what I'm doing when I'm mixing up your color. Anyway, we move on to the final formula. Thanks for staying with me if you got to this far, but this is the depth of the mid-length and ends.
The 526, a little bit of the 6.66 because I do want these ends to feel primarily red. I want that little bit of violet, but we're gonna customize it a little bit. So I'm gonna do majority of the 5.26, 40 grams of that. 10 vol again.
If you learn anything from this video, it's to use when to use 10 vol. All that time and energy spent mixing up, and look at this beautiful, beautiful variation of colors. This dimension is going to be gorgeous. Now, my application for this dimensional result is using my signature reverse balayage technique that I teach in my expensive color masterclass. Stay tuned because there might be more of that coming in 2024. This technique is perfect for adding depth and dimension to any hair of any canvas, as toning, taking a global bleach blonde darker, or creating the hottest color of the season, the Cherry Red Nebula. Rich dimensional violet reds are it this season. I want to see yours. Hashtag Cherry Red Nebula. I want to see your creations, babe.